I have been into photography a lot over the past couple of years, but recently I've stopped taking photos because there is nothing to shoot anymore. Bro, it's Q&A. Ooh, that was, oh no, it's upside down. I was gonna say, that would have been perfect. Ooh. If you haven't followed me on Instagram at Hayden_Pedersen, then definitely do that, because if you have any questions or if you have something that you just want to say to me, then you can DM me on that and then I'll have a look at the message and I'll answer it or just reply to it in a video like this. Anyway, let's get into it. What's the thing you dislike most about photography or videography? How expensive the equipment is. Hey man. Hey brother. Is there a specific photographer who inspired you to do photography? Literally, no. Like, when I started photography, I started out doing event photography just to get invited to parties, but I just love the process of taking photos of random people and editing them and then putting them up and just sharing them with the world. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, maybe I'll go out and do some normal photography. And what do you know? The more I did that, I gave myself inspiration. I think it just comes down to doing it. How did you know that you were actually improving in your photography? Love your work, man. Thanks, man. I never improved. I'm still the same. I'm still at the bottom, let's be honest. In terms of actually seeing my improvements, I think that going back and looking back on old work, you can actually see the difference between from when you started and to where you are now. And I feel like that, to me, is a huge inspiration, because you're like, holy crap, like I've come so far. You don't notice it, but you actually do get better every time you do something. It's the same with everything. Not photography related, just being curious, are there any black people in Australia? Dope contents, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. I'm not sure whether you're being serious or not. Yes. There are black people in Australia. Hey dude, how to find a unique style? To find your style, you just gotta keep repeatedly doing what you're doing. I saw your video on reflections and I did a few great reflection photos tonight. I used stuff I learned from your videos to help me shoot these photos. Thank you so much for making videos and inspiring photographers like me. Let's check them out. Okay, that's a photo of a leaf. That's not a reflection. Still cool, nice bokeh. That is a photo of a street line. Still no reflection though. Nice, we got a reflection down the bottom. That's the closest I've seen to the reflection so far. And we have another street line with no reflection. Good photos, but there's not much reflection. But yeah, nah, it's good that I'm inspiring you. Which is the coolest people you've worked with while doing photography? Is it 7th Era or North Borders? Oh, so we're having competition between 7th Era and North Borders, are we? They're not gonna be happy if I say one or the other. Nah, they're both amazing. Finding other people that share the same passion as you do, it's really rare, and it's actually really fun to do it because you guys get all creative and stuff together, and it makes it even better because they're actually cool blokes. So I'm 16 and I have been into photography a lot over the past couple of years, but recently I've stopped taking photos because there is nothing to shoot anymore. Bro, there is always something to shoot. Like, no matter what you think. Like, you think about it, like there's the whole world, and your backyard is just one place where you can shoot infinite photos. That means that there's a billion other backyards where you can have a billion more possibilities. And those are just backyards. I don't even know why I'm using backyards as an example, but I'm just trying to say that no matter where you go, whether it's your backyard, whether it's downtown, even in your room, there's always something to take photos of. You just gotta think outside the box. Hey Hayden, hey man. I live in quite an isolated area, so finding inspiration can be hard. Have you got any tips? My tips would be, if you can't find inspiration elsewhere, then just go out and start doing, and inspiration will find you. When you're actually doing the thing that you love, you start to build momentum within yourself, and then the inspiration actually comes to you naturally. And that's what happened with photography with me. I wasn't even looking for inspiration. I just started like doing photos and stuff, and then eventually I just took more and more, and I just loved it more and more, and that was the inspiration. That's the end of the video. I'm sorry if I didn't get back to you, but I will get back to you at some point. I might get back to you next week or the week after or something like that. I'll get back to you eventually, but either way, if you like this video, maybe consider liking and subscribing. It's up to you. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram at Hayden_Pedersen and send me a DM at what I said at the start. You know what to do. It was awesome hanging out with you again, and I'll catch you next time.